Hello. Good evening. Can you hear me, everyone? Thanks for waiting. Be with you in a sec. Just going to let them know on Facebook that I'm live. Be with you in a second. Okay. So good evening, everyone. Let's see who we have here this evening. Happily Ever After, good evening. Craig, good evening. Zara BLT, 65 Pod. Graney, good evening. Yeah, it's been a good week, really. Weather's not been too bad. How about yourself, Graney, and everyone else? Andrea, good evening. Jocelyn S, hello, my love. Sammy Merrick. Hi, Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Thank you. Sarah Drinkwater, good evening. Oh, that looks good. That sounds good. Good news there, Craig, about your dad. Just having a quick catch up with the comments, everyone. Sarah Holly, good evening. And Douglas. Vicky Campbell. Claudia, good evening. Christina Indovsky, good evening. Kiss JG. Emily Lloyd, good evening. Oh, you in Ireland then? Is Galway Ireland or Scotland? I'm never 100% sure of the names, but okay, let's put this down a little bit actually. Yeah, it's better. Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's a bit better. No, I think that's better. Is that better, everyone? Hi, Adam. Oh, Ireland, yeah. I don't know why I thought you were in Scotland, Anne. I don't know why that was. Oh, you're welcome, Christina. Tarot Lover, I love your name. Thank you for joining me. Are you new here, Tarot Lover? I am doing free readings, but I'm going to take a look at all the star signs, first of all, and then I'll go on to questions, and I come to people I feel drawn to, but obviously I can only come to a certain amount of people. Here is the link, Tarot Lover, and for anyone else, if you would like to make a donation for your question to be answered, There's the link there. Barbara Halliday, good evening. So we have a new moon in Aquarius. So can anyone feel the energy? There is the energy with this new moon relates to the need for liberation. Aquarius, as a sign, is ruled by Uranus, and which is the planet of freedom, of liberation, of rebellion, of doing things a different way. And that's why any Aquarians that we have here this evening, or if you know any Aquarians, you will find they're very individual. It's a planet that can create rebellion, or at the very least it can stir within us a need to want to let go of limitations, especially during the new moon, because the new moon is all about new beginnings. It's all about newness, clean slates. And because it's in Aquarius, we need to look at where in life we feel limited. It could be a relationship, is someone kind of holding you back? Is a partner holding you back? Are they putting too many restrictions on you? It will bring those feelings to the surface. Or are you in a job that's very restrictive? Or could it be your general life? Do you just need to change something about your life, your general life going forward? What would you like to break free of? What would you like to do differently? What would you like more freedom? Where would you like more freedom, rather, in your life? That's what you need to be looking at this evening during this new moon in Aquarius. So I've got my cards here, but it's a lovely deck that Adam got bought for me. There is a walkthrough of this deck on my channel for anyone who is interested in looking at the deck. Beautiful deck. I also have my Moonology cards as well, which I may look at later on. At the end of the evening, perhaps towards the end of the evening, but we'll start with these, and I'm going to draw a card for each star sign of the zodiac. It is a beautiful deck, Andrea, isn't it? Just give me a moment, please. Sorry. Okay, that's better. Okay, so maybe a little shadow here, but just for the moment whilst I read these cards. There's never enough light in this room. So let's draw a card then for each of the star signs during this wonderful, liberating Aquarius new moon. And it's, the energy is ripe for starting anything that's quite unique, for stepping out and being the individual that you are. Brian Backen, good evening. Hope I've pronounced your name correctly. Okay, so hi Tiger Dragon. So here we are with your first card, and that will be for Aries. Wendy Welch, good evening. Wolfie Riddy, long time no see. Hope you're well. And the angel wings are with us again this evening. If anyone that hasn't seen these before, I have some beautiful angel wings here that appeared when I lit the candle a few days ago, or a few live sessions ago rather. Okay, so first card for Aries. Now we've got a waning crescent here. Surrender. Aries, time to surrender. Let's see which side to put this on. Yeah. time to surrender, to let go of things that no longer serve you, and open the door to new beginnings. As I was saying, it is the Aquarius new moon, so you're surrendering the old, you're surrendering what no longer serves you, and you're opening the door to something new here. It's in particular this weekend, Aries, okay? But we cannot start anything new until we shut a door firmly behind us. And that's what the message is with this card, Aries. And Aries, you love a new beginning. There's no one who loves a new beginning more than Aries. So this is a wonderful card for you. But it may be something you're struggling to let go of, though. So perhaps focus on that first and then open the door to this new start, this new chapter in your life. And then for Taurus, full moon, power. I love this particular card in the deck. Isn't it lovely? They are such beautiful cards. As I say, there is a walkthrough of this deck on my channel. So this is for Taurus, and it's the power card. So Taurus, it's time to step into your power. Perhaps this weekend you need to be brave. Perhaps you need to be assertive, and stand up and be heard. Maybe you are kind of having to deal with a difficult situation at the moment, Taurus. This card is urging you to tap into that inner strength of yours. All Tauruses tend to be very, very resilient people, very determined people, and they do have an incredible, calm, sort of inner strength to turn to when they need a bit of extra oomph in their life. So it's about stepping into that power. And for card 3 is fruition, and that is for Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, something is coming to fruition. If you look at this card, you can see all the beautiful fruit on on top of this lady's headdress. Okay, so something is coming to fruition, and it's the harvest moon. Something you've been working towards. Maybe this weekend, some of you are going to start to see your rewards for whatever it is you have been working towards. It could be a project at home, or maybe, this is something to do with your career, studies, relationship goals, but something is coming to fruition this weekend, or you will start to see the first signs of it. So we've got waxing gibbous, which is discernment. Okay, so with the waxing gibbous moon, sorry, 1 second, just got a message, sorry, to apologise. Just turn the okay, I'm back in the room, sorry. Okay, so I had to turn some notifications off. So discernment. Okay, so this is for Cancer. You're being urged here to judge a situation or a person well this weekend. Maybe it's someone you come into contact with, or maybe this is to do with a situation around you that's going on around you at the moment. Okay, so trust your own judgment here and be very discerning when it comes to making any choices or decisions. And then we have the card for Leo, which is the worm moon, and the key word is faith. Look at this beautiful card. She's laying there quite serene underneath the light of the moon, Leo. You're being urged to have faith in your future, faith with regard to whatever's going on this weekend, faith in something you've been dealing with, or maybe someone around you. Maybe this is in connection with family, friends, or, a situation that perhaps you have been worried about. So keep the faith and stay positive is the message here. That was for Leo. And now we have peace, the waxing crescent. Okay, peace. What a beautiful card for Virgo. So this is a weekend to focus on peace in your life. I do feel a lot of Virgos have been quite stressed recently. And, sometimes you can be your own worst enemy, Virgo, because you are sort of often guilty of taking too much on. And if that is the case, then carve out some time this weekend for a little bit of peace and harmony and perhaps some meditation or whatever it is that helps you to achieve that. And then we go on to the next card, which is the Snow Moon. What a lovely card. Look at this card. Purity. Beautiful card. So we're talking here with regard to what star sign are we on now? Virgo, Libra. Purity. Keep your thoughts pure. Keep your intentions pure, Libra. You are a very balanced person, and I feel the message coming through with this actually is also in connection with integrity, and I feel that's the focus for this weekend. Whatever you're looking at, whatever you're dealing with, if you do it with integrity, then things will work out fine. And I also feel, Libra, there's a message there to say, Spirit knows how pure at heart you are. You are gentle souls, Libra. Long night moon, darkness. Okay. And this is for Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, you are ruled by Pluto, who is the lord of the underworld. And you do have the ability to touch on or delve into the darker realms of life. Maybe this is a weekend where you kind of feel drawn toward that inner world or that side of your personality in some way. Maybe you're feeling very reflective, and try not to allow things to drag you down, or allow your thoughts to get too dark this weekend. And I also feel for some Scorpios here, there is a message that, if you've been a little bit down, if things have seemed a bit dark, that the light will be returning over the weekend in some way, okay? So there'll be sort of glimmers of hope coming toward you. Okay, so Sagittarius, the waxing crescent, resistance. Okay, resistance is futile. Sometimes we can resist things, Sagittarius, just for the sake of it. In Sagittarius, you're a lovely, open-minded sign, very positive, but you can be a wee bit stubborn. Even though you are a fire sign, you can be a wee bit stubborn, although it tends not to be for long, okay? So I feel the message for Sagittarius here is, not to get into any unnecessary battles this weekend with someone, or when taking a situation on, when dealing with a situation, try not to get into any dramas or conflicts that you can kind of do without, really. You can step away from the fray, really, in order to sort of have a bit of peace this weekend. Don't be drawn in. It could be that someone around you is a bit of a drama queen, wants to draw you in. But whatever it is, just step back and, don't get drawn in. Just don't get pulled into their wars, their battles. Waning gibbous, and that is beauty. And we're talking now for Capricorn. And Capricorn, this is about you looking at life in a certain way, and looking at yourself in a certain way, I feel. Realising the beauty around you, Capricorn, and also realising the beauty within you. You are a beautiful soul. You tend to be very solid, hardworking, and the type of people who others can come to. You're a bit of a rock. but sometimes you don't give yourself credit. Okay, you expect so much of yourself, and I feel this weekend maybe is a weekend for a bit of pampering, putting your feet up, a little bit of TLC. Okay, we're moving on now to Aquarius. Aquarius, a similar sort of thing you have a similar sort of thing to Capricorn. We're talking self-love now. Let's bring this up to self-love, Aquarius. This weekend, the focus needs to be on you for a change. You are, as I said the other day, you're such humanitarian people that you do sometimes forget your own needs. You're so busy doing for others, but you do need to give yourself the same love that you give out to the people around you. Okay, and some of you may be feeling a bit worn out or worn down from it all, from whatever's you've been dealing with or whatever's been going on around you, and perhaps things have got a little overwhelming. You do drive yourself hard, Aquarius, and sometimes you just need to step back and focus on your needs. And final card is for Pisces, waxing crescent, release. Okay. So this is similar to Aries, Pisces. Time to release what is no longer serving you, first of all. Release emotions, release pent-up energy, take a big deep breath, do some meditations, go out under the night sky, go for a walk, do whatever it is that helps you to release any negativity as well. I feel with this card that Pisces, maybe things have been building up and you just need to allow yourself to let go, okay, in whatever way possible. It could be that you need to release someone from your life as well, or maybe release expectations. It will resonate differently for everyone, but there's a need for that this weekend during this wonderful new moon energy. It's a very positive new moon, Aquarius new moon. I feel I do feel Aquarius is generally a very positive energy, so let's use it wisely. Let's use it to start something wonderful, something unique, something that is creative. What do we want to create in our life? And we can do it with this Aquarius new moon. We don't need anyone's permission. This is about us and what we want as an individual. Aquarius is very much a sign that focuses on the individual, and the ability to step out and say, well, look, this is me. This is a wonderful time. If you've been in the closet about something, to step out and say, I am what I am. There is that song, I am what I am. That's what springs to mind. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed those. Okay, so yeah, I can see a couple of people are talking about donations, and I think Tiger Dragon's put that in as well. Just pop it in as well. Thanks, Tiger. Here is the link to the donations tip jar if you would like a message this evening. And if anyone has just joined me, big welcome. Thank you for being here. I've just done a card for each of the star signs. I'm now going to take a look at some questions. Thank you, Tiger. Jada has donated. Okay. What is your question, dear Jada? Oh, a spirit message. Oh, okay, Jada. So would you like the spirit board, Jada? Is that what you're referring to, the spirit board? Do let me know in the chat. I'll also get my Talking to Heaven deck as well. Oh, thank you, Barbara and Craig. Felicita and Chloe, thank you for your donations. I'll come to Chloe first then. Chloe was first on the list, I think. So, okay, so this is for... Okay, this is for Jada. So, for those of you who aren't aware, this is the spirit board. And I take the letters and let spirit guide me to the messages for whoever it is I'm reading for. And this is for Jada. Okay, Jada. So let's see what we've got here, my love. Dear Spirit, please send your messages for the board for Jada, please. Just turning them all over now. See what we get. What does Spirit want Jada to know, please? Okay. Okay, the first thing I'm getting, do you have a David around you? The name David. If not, then this is coming through from Spirit from you, for you, Jada. I'm getting the name David. So if you can type in the comments as I read for you. Do let me know. Okay, so this is David coming through for you from Spirit. Okay. Now this is very likely to be your spirit guide, Jada. Okay. We have a number of spirit guides, but if his name is not known to you, then this will be your spirit guide coming through for you straight off the bat, which is very powerful. Let's see what message they have for you. So call on David whenever you need some help and guidance, okay? Okay. Please guide us, David, with your loving messages for Jada. Okay. Do you have a gran or nan in spirit, Jada, please? Do you have a gran or nan in spirit? That's for Jada. Do you have gran or nan in spirit? I feel you're getting a lot of, yes, grandma, yeah. That's why I've been given gran. Sometimes it's nan, sometimes it's gran. But you've got grandma. Okay, grandma is coming through for you, my love. Okay. Did grandma pass with a heart problem at all? I feel a heart problem around grandma. Now she may or may not have been aware of this, but I'm getting a heart problem around grandma. That's for Jada. You can come into the chat, my love. Yes, she did. Yeah. So that's just confirmation that this is Grandma. She had a heart problem. Gran had a heart problem, my love. Okay. And you see, yeah. Now, are you having a few money? Grandma is coming through, letting you know she's here, first of all, by letting you know, giving you confirmation of her heart problem when she passed. Okay, I'm getting a lovely energy coming through for you, though, Jada, a really loving energy. This is a very nurturing grandma. This is kind of old-fashioned and nurturing. Now, I'm also getting David, so you could maybe ask your family if there's a David in spirit. If not, then this is your spirit guide coming through, my love. I will show you these in a moment. Okay, now you've also got the words, you really love her, yeah. But she really loves you, my darling, and she's very close around you. She's the one that's come through for you straight away. Old school, definitely, yeah. Now, we don't always, with the spirit board, sometimes it's just messages that come through. But other times, they want you to know who they are, Now, okay, so you've got the word purse. You can feel her at times. Yeah, she's very close around you, Jada. Very close. Now, you've got the word purse. I feel Nan or Grandma, sorry, you call her Grandma. Grandma wants you to know that things will be okay later on with regard to finances. There's something financial going on around you, I feel, and she wants you to know things are going to be fine later. You've got the V for victory. So I'm going to show you this, Jada, now. Hope you can see it. So, okay, we've got David coming through here. You've got V for victory that's coming later with regard to your purse. Okay, with regard to your money situation, there's something going on around you financially. And this is Gran coming through. She had a heart problem, P for problem, okay? Just to confirm that it's her and that she's very much around you this evening, my love. But she wants you to know that, soon or later, this financial situation is going to be fine, and there will be more pennies or more, I don't know what country you're in, but there'll be more money in your purse, my love. Okay, so yeah. Oh, V could, if that was her name, Vanetta, then it could very likely be her name as well. Yeah, it, sometimes these can, because I did feel drawn to take in the V. When I get one letter that I feel drawn to, there's usually a strong reason, but sometimes it can be for a double reason. So yeah, the fact that her name began with V makes perfect sense, but also there is V for victory there. Okay, but that makes perfect sense. Wow, she's very strong around us tonight, this evening. Thank you, dear Veretia, is it? What a beautiful name. Let's have a look at her name again. Vanetta. Thank you, Vanetta, for coming through this evening so strongly and giving us such wonderful confirmation. Okay. Was that the first time you've seen it, Zara? Yeah, from time to time, if people ask, then I will do a spirit reading. Okay, so Vanetta, what a beautiful name. Okay, so there are other people that have donated. Thank you for your donations. So thanks, Tiger. Jada, so we've got Felicita. Good evening, Felicita. What is your question, my love? Very welcome, Jada. Does Maya love me and will he come back to me? Okay, let's have a look for you, my love. Does Maya love does Maya love Felicita? Actually, no, I've got to go with the Light Seers Tarot. People that watch every week will know that I'm constantly drawn to this beautiful deck. I do believe this is my soul deck, the Light Seers Tarot, and I'm sure I'm not the only tarot reader that believes that. So let's have a look then for the lovely Felicita. Thank you for your donation, and if anyone is new here, okay, we'll take a look at that, Felicita. Thank you for your donation. If you are new here, it's our beautiful deck. If anyone's new here, do consider subscribing. I am on live Monday, Wednesday and Friday evenings around 8 p.m. GMT. So let's have a look. Does Maya love me, and will he come back to me? Dear angels and spirit guides, what messages do you have for Felicita? Or Felicita, sorry. Does Maya love her, and will he come back? Well, you are still an option. Let's put it that way. You're on his mind. Can you see him there? He's thinking about you deeply, but he's a little confused for some reason. Ace of Cups. Oh, he still loves you, Felicita. He still loves you. Oh, this relationship could get back on track. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some time, but it could get back on track. Okay, my love? It's very possible you may reconnect, but it will take some work, my love, Felicita. And just cut the cards for your spirit guides. Believe that let's go back and get his name again. Mayha is someone who is someone who you could kind of build a future with. This is someone who likes to be very independent and free, though. They're not someone who, they're not really hearts and flowers, but they're very genuine. They're very genuine. This person, very genuine person. Okay, so you're very welcome, my love. Okay, so thank you, Zora BLT. Okay, so Chloe 1111, how are you, my darling? Thank you for your donation. What would you like to know this evening, my love? I'm shuffling the cards as we speak, Chloe. What would you like to know, my love? Chloe, are you there? Have you run away? What do I need to know right now, please? Okay, Chloe, let's have a look. What does Chloe 1111 need to know right now? Well, first of all, Chloe, you need to get out there and enjoy yourself. And I remember saying this to you before. I'm pretty sure I did. Now, you either got this card or the Three of Cups, but I do remember, thanks, Zara, I do remember that there was a message for you to get out there and enjoy your life, okay? I do feel you work hard in some way. Whatever it is you do, with your day-to-day life, you're a very busy person, but sometimes you forget to let your hair down and be with friends and just enjoy yourself. And I did feel this message last time, my love. This is for Chloe 1111. Let's see what else comes out for you. Six of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, it's about dividing yourself equally between love. Okay. I work hard as I have 3 girls in. Oh, right. Fair enough. I see. Do you mean you've got 3 children, three daughters? Is that what you mean, Chloe? You've got 6 of Pentacles, so it's about dividing your time equally. I feel that you're very scattered at times. You've got, what star sign are you, Chloe? You feel you're so busy, you've got this to do, that to do, and sometimes you don't get enough time for fun, do you? But I feel there's a celebration coming up around you, Chloe, and you've got the King of Pentacles. 3 daughters, okay. But the King of Pentacles appears to be an energy around you. Do you have a King of Pentacles and an earth sign around you at all? Okay, darling. Yeah, you are. But you know, you're the sort of person though, when you sometimes some people, they get re-energized by taking an actual rest, a break. Hi, Barbara Evans. Just taking a break from life, putting their feet up. But then others, and that can relate to the 4 of Wands, but for others, it can be to do with the need to just get out there and party, have a break from the routine of life, from the worry, from the pressures, from the strain. And there's this wonderful King of Pentacles energy, a sort of slow, steady energy around you. Now, this is I feel, a masculine or a male energy in your life, okay, that I feel could really support you or does support you in very practical ways, very down-to-earth energy. And I feel they're very good for you and will be good for you at the moment. Let's cut the cards again as well. King of Wands, yeah. Wow, second time I've got that. So message for you this weekend is to just get out there and grab life. That's what the King of Wands does. Okay, don't hold yourself back. I do feel sometimes you hold yourself back from doing what you want to do. What sign are you? Because there's a lot of fire energy coming through there. It's it's just a message for you to enjoy yourself a little bit. If you can get out this weekend, Chloe, do it, okay? Let your hair down, phone up some friends or some family, or take yourself off on your own, whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you feel good. That's what you need to be doing, and leave the stress behind you. Then these are I feel you need to, Saggy Moon, yeah. I'm Saggy Moon actually as well. So we do like to enjoy life, don't we? So that's what you've got to do. Tap into that Saggy Moon energy. And it's Aquarius new moon. What would you like to do? What would you like to do that's different to what you normally do? What would you like to do that's uniquely you? Chloe, that's what you should follow right now if you can, as much as possible anyway. Yeah, you do need to get out, I feel that the sort of, I feel you need to let go of some tension. Okay, so who are we on to next? Okay, so where are we next? Annie's next. Thanks, Barbara. You're welcome, Chloe, my love. When I next speak to you, I hope you'll let me know that you've had a really wonderful weekend, because there's definitely the ability for you to do that. Okay, so thanks, Tiger. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Anne. If you're there with your question, my love, I'll start shuffling for you. Good to hear it, Chloe. That's what the 4 of Wands is all about. Planning your life, but planning a good time, and everything in moderation. The 6 of Pentacles, that's what it was saying, everything in moderation. And you've got to redress the balance by getting out there and having a bit of fun. So I'm just waiting for Anne. If Anne, are you still there? I can come back to Anne. Who was next? Anne appears to not be here at the moment. Hello, Anne. Hi, Absorb Learn. How are you, my love? I think you're Cookies Yum, aren't you? Yeah, good evening. Oh, the pictures, Barbara. Thank you for asking. The pictures was I went to, and Barbara's asking because I went to see Little Women, the film Little Women, yesterday. Barbara, it was wonderful. Really, really enjoyed it. It's such a lovely film. It was nice, isn't it, to just get lost in a film from time to time. I'm hoping to go and see 1917 next. So I do like the pictures, although there's not always something that you want to watch, but when there is, you've just got to grab it. Okay, Anne doesn't seem to be here, so I don't know. Yeah, it's a beautiful novel. I agree. I agree. I used to read it and watch it as a youngster, as a little girl, and grew up watching that and reading that. Yeah, thanks, Barbara. You know, if you like that sort of thing, Barbara, I recommend you go and see it. It's just a really nice, pleasant time away from life, really. It's a very pleasant film, very sweet. Oh, okay. Oh, thanks, Granny. Or charm reading. Okay. Let's do some thank you, Jada. So this is for Anne now. The spirit. Is Anne still here? Yeah, that's a good point, Craig. Didn't think of that. That's a good point, Craig. Is Anne still here? Yeah, go and see it if you can, Barbara Evans, or anyone else that likes that type of film. It's such a lovely film. I may have to leave Anne for the moment. Ah, okay. Let's leave it. I might leave those. Yeah. I'll leave Anne for the moment because. Oh, you're there. Okay, that's good news. Okay, Anne, I'm coming to you, darling. This is for you. I'm doing the spirit board for you, my love. Okay, here we are. Just gonna see what spirit gives us for you. So this is for Anne. Let's see what's coming in for Anne. So I feel you've got a grand coming through as well. So perhaps they're all very close. Maybe there's a little group of ladies there in spirit that are drawn very close to our group tonight. We've got Gran coming in for you. And do you connect with Gran in spirit, Anne? Do let me know. Now she's sending you a lot of love. Wow. I'm really feeling it strongly. She's sending you a lot of love. And I'll show you the words when I finish with the board. So this is for you, Anne. You've also got a V for victory. You're going to be victorious. That's what Gran wants you to know. You've got a loving Gran energy coming through for you right now. Okay, she wants you to not be afraid. Please don't be afraid. You're not on your own. Anne, if you're there, my love. No, please don't be afraid. You're going to get victory. That's what Gran wants you to know. She's sending you so much love here. Yeah. I'm going to show you these in a moment. Yeah. Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome.
Got a nice cup of coffee from Adam. Thank you, my love. Okay, just put that over there. Thanks very much.
That's all right. Go on.
Is it decaf, Adam?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, so where are we? Dear Spirit, please guide me here. Victory. Afraid. Now, Gran wants you to start having fun. This is for Anne. Gran wants you to start having fun, my love. Okay, now I'm going to give you this board here, Anne. Okay, and this, I've done you a spirit message. I don't know if you were hearing all of that. Let's have a look. Because your message has just come through about there being, I hope you're still there, Anne. Okay, right. Well, you've got Gran that's come through. You've got Gran, a grandmother energy that's come through, sending you lots of love. Can you see that? Now, she feels that you've been afraid or you've been frightened or you've been in fear of something happening. She wants you to know that it's all going to be fine. You've got V for victory, okay? You've got V for victory. You're not alone. Gran is very much with you, my love, okay? That's what Gran wants you to know. You're not alone. Please don't be afraid. You've got V for victory. I'm also getting the initials P and E. So these initials are very important right now. That's what Gran wants you to know, and she feels you will understand that. And you've got the word fun, so it's time for you to get out there into the world and have some fun. She feels that you haven't been having much fun lately. You've been so sort of focused on this situation, but she knows when you feel alone. And that it's like you feel you've been left alone, but she wants you to know you're not. Spirit are very close to you, and she wants you to feel her around you, my love, okay? But you've got these initials, as I say, P and E, and victory will be yours, is what she's telling me. Victory will be yours, which Gran is sending you such a lot of love here. And that is for Anne. Thank you for your donation, Anne, as well, my love. I feel I want to draw you an angel card with that, Anne Douglas. This is for Anne. This is an angel card for Anne. And prosperity. Okay, so I felt this may have a link with that. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Archangel Ariel, the archangel connected to Aries. Okay, so this is can you see that pot of gold there? I feel that something financial is on its way to you, and that's what Gran wanted you to know, that things are going to be fine. You're going to get victory. Okay, you're not sure which one though, but I've just got Gran that's come through, but she's letting you know that you're going to get victory. And things will be fine. They're going to work out fine. And you've got the prosperity card as well. So it looks to me as if this is to do with something that's coming in a financial sense. Okay. Okay. So, was there someone else that had made a donation? Jocelyn, is it? Jocelyn? Thank you for your donation, Jocelyn. You mentioned seeing a King of Cups in my future. Can you tell me anything about him, where we might meet? Thank you. Oh, okay. Let's have a look for you, Jocelyn. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Jocelyn. Who is this King of Cups, please? When will they meet? Okay. Judgment. Hold on a moment, Jocelyn. Hermits. Oh, this is on your mind. Okay. Oh, there's going to be a lot of chemistry, especially sexual chemistry, Jocelyn, I have to say, with the devil card here, all right? And your question was, can you tell me anything about him? Yeah, okay, this person may have long hair. That's what I'm getting. I'm going to read this very symbolically. I feel this person, this King of Cups, is going to possibly have long hair. And a lot of King of Cups do tend to have long hair, strangely enough, because they tend to be the creative sort. And I feel this person will be very creative, but they're going to be very sexy, very deep, a little mysterious. You know, the sort of person it could take a while to get to know what they're really like, or what sort of person they are, if you see what I mean. But they'll be very, very flirtatious, I feel. And I feel they're going to take you out of your comfort zone. I feel you've been sort of stuck in a bit of a comfort zone, or little bubble, Jocelyn, is what I'm picking up here. And it's time now to free yourself. Can you see here how she is freeing herself? Her soul is dancing here. So it's a need for you to free yourself, okay? But this King of Cups is someone who will be very sexy, may have long dark hair, be very sort of alluring and mysterious, okay, in personality. The Justice card, okay. So I feel that there could be a karmic link between you and this King of Cups, possibly. But look, Ace of Cups, this person has a heart full of love to give to you. And that doesn't surprise me. King of Cups is all about love. You know, the Cups people, that's kind of who they are. They represent love. They ooze love. And that's what you're going to find with this. I'll come back to you, Angus. 1 second. I'll come back and see your lovely comments. Ace of Cups. So this person oozes love. You know, they're sort of brimming over with it. Yeah, good song, Barbara. Baby Like My Fire. I love that. Yeah, because there's a lot of, it's almost like, oh, you're getting this sexy, loving, romantic person who will be very hard to, what's the word? Resist. Very hard to resist, okay? But it has real potential here. This person has real potential. The two of you have real potential to start something new and wonderful. Yeah, come on, baby, light my fire. I'm definitely not going to sing too much, but yeah, look it up, Jocelyn. Yeah. So it's like someone who you're going to really fancy and have the hots for, but when you get down sort of to another layer, they've got a lot of love as well. There's a lot of passion and romance mixed in. Someone who will be hard to resist. I don't actually give time frames, Jocelyn. And the reason I don't do that is because I just feel that then people are waiting for that time, and it stops them from getting on with their life. Or you know, maybe there's someone coming along before that King of Cups. We don't know that, you know. But this person is going to be is someone there in your future that will be very alluring. Chloe. That's a good one, actually, Kerry. Karaoke tarot. If I could sing, it would be great. Oh, okay, Tiger. All right, Anne. So Paul is your Anne Douglas. Paul is your grandson. Okay, my love. That makes sense then. All right. Is there anything going on with Paul that you know of? Because Granny's coming in, letting you know that she knows about Paul. So something going on around Paul. She's letting you know that, you know, none of you are alone. She's there with you. Craig does. Yeah, he does. He's such a funny chap. So Estella is next. Is that right? Yeah. Thanks, moderators. Estella A. Is Frederico my soulmate? Oh, Estella, let's have a look for you. Is Federico Estella A's soulmate? Absolutely, Craig, they will be. Very lucky indeed. Jocelyn has such a beautiful energy. Oh, I see, Vicky, yeah. Yeah, don't worry, Anne. Some of the comments, sometimes comments can take a while, but we can definitely see you, my love. Okay, is Federico my soulmate? 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands reversed, and the Queen of Cups. Well, you've got an intuitive connection here. There's that, you know. Let me see. 5 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Well, I'm not really feeling that this is a soulmate connection, but it certainly is a very spiritual one. Let me have a look. What was your name? Felicita, was it? Felicita? Trying to find the name of the lady that I'm reading for. Oh, no, sorry. Estella. Is Federico my soulmate? Okay. Okay, well, let's carry on with the cards. This is someone who, wow, you've got a great, actually, no, I'm going to go back on that. 2 of Cups. I feel yes. I feel that the two of you are soulmates. This is the soulmate card. This is why sometimes I feel the need to do more cards, you know, than the average spread. So, yeah, I do feel that you are soulmates. You know, I sense the real spiritual connection between the two of you and a possible karmic link. If I go back to the cards, I do feel that you've walked away from each other in the past. Okay. I'm just going to take this jumper off. So hot. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so for Estella or Estelle A, yeah, I do sense or see a soulmate link between you. You know, there's been someone walked away. Now, whether it was on this, whether it's already happened, maybe things have been emotionally up and down between you. If not, then you've gone in search for each other. You know, in this life, can you see that? You went in search of this person. It's really lovely to see. Can you see that? It's so symbolic in these cards. You went in search of your soulmate because you were sort of lost without this person, Estelle, but you found them. It's really, really lovely. Yes. In answer to your question, you went in search of them. You were lost. You knew you had to find them. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I did feel there had been some kind of disconnection for a while. But you're lost without this person, I feel, Estella. And that is because, you know, there is this soulmate link. We can never completely cut the cords of our soulmates or twin flames. So I feel you will go in search again. That's right, Tiger. It's so typical. Jada is next. Okay, thank you, Jada. Jada, what question did you have for me, my love? That's right, Barbara. I don't answer on. Well, money's okay, but not legal or health matters. I can kind of go with money, you know, if your finances will improve and that type of thing. But you're right in another way. I couldn't tell you if you're going to win the lottery. But we can look at whether finances will improve. Who's coming towards me in love? Okay, Jada, let's have a look for you. It was your grandson, was it, Anne? And your husband. Do you mean we're talking? Yeah, we're talking about the initials, are we? And Douglas. Who's coming towards you in love? Someone who is young at heart, someone who is very spontaneous, Jada. I feel this is someone who you will share a real vibe with. I feel this relates to you as well. You're very sort of carefree, adventurous. This is someone who's very adventurous. But look at this, Jada. They've got a beautiful heart full of love to give to you. This is new love. You couldn't get a better. Oh, I see, Anne. You couldn't get a better combination of cards for new love. This is coming. And, you know, Jada, I feel you've sort of hung in there with regard to love, you know. You're a pretty resilient person, aren't you? You know, emotionally things haven't always been easy for you, but you wear your heart on your sleeve, Jada, don't you? You kind of got this innocence about you, but I feel this love is going to be kind of innocence. It's like, you know, when you're young and in love is a song that's coming to me here. A lot of people have mentioned songs tonight, and I feel that song coming, when you're young and in love. So yeah, I'm seeing a new adventure in love very much here. Okay, and it's come because basically, you know, the Seven of Wands relates to hanging in there, not giving up on yourself, not giving up on your dreams of new love. So because of this is when new doors open. Okay, you know, you're not going to give up till you find the person that you want, okay? And they are coming to you. They really are. And this is going to be someone who is, I feel, a kindred spirit is what I'm picking up here. And then you know what? This person, there's a sort of past connection here. And Barbara's thinking of When a Man Loves a Woman. That's another good one. Powerful song. 10 of Pentacles. So there could be a connection from the past, or even a family connection with this person. But I feel a sense of security and warmth around them, Jada. During the spaghetti scene. Kerry Simpson, good evening. Vicky Campbell, I'm not sure if I said good evening. They are, Vicky. Thank you, everyone, for your donations. So I'm going to draw a card for Sarah. And thank you, Sarah Drinkwater, for spotting the angel wings a little while back. Beautiful angel wings that Sarah spotted there with the candle. So this is for you, my love. Sarah, you've got a very intuitive sixth sense about something or someone. You're sort of tuning in. I'm so pleased, Jocelyn. You're tuning in to this empathic, intuitive energy. I feel that you possibly have water in your chart placed just at the right sort of point that gives you this incredible depth of intuition and spirituality. I also feel, Sarah Drinkwater, that your spiritual path is about to open up. I'm going to take another card just to verify. Yeah, I do feel that you are possibly a healer. This is for Sarah Drinkwater. I feel you are a healer. You're able to give to people. I do feel you do a lot of giving, and not enough receiving. So looking at these cards, it's like you need to open your heart to receiving as well, my love. Okay, and that's for Sarah Drinkwater. So, oh, you're welcome, Sarah. Yeah, you definitely need to be open yourself up to receiving there. Zara, is he Taurus planning on a return to me with a stable offer in the near future? This is with Zara BLT. The angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to Zara. Are we getting the same cards? No, we're not. Okay, we've got a full card here, Zara. Let's have a look. He's trying to free himself from something. We've got the full card here. It's very much on your mind. What star sign are you, Zara? This is about being honest. Very honest with the situation. There's a situation I feel that is complicated around this person. Three of Pentacles. They're trying very hard to move forward, Zara. Trying very hard. But yeah, they want to be free. They yearn to be free, is what I'm getting. They yearn to be free. Something's holding them back. Something's difficult. But they're trying to push forward. Okay, so at this moment in time, we're talking about potential growth. Let's just take another 10 of Cups. There's a lovely connection here, but something's holding this person back at the moment. But they're trying to come to you in a way, if you see what I mean. There's something they need to take care of, I feel. And I'm getting that they're working on it. I feel they're working on it with that Three of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely. So the donation link is here. Yes, I know what it is. Oh, that's good. Yeah, but they're working on it. They're very much in their hearts, but it's difficult. For some reason, I'm getting blockages. Something blocking them. Yeah, there's a donation link if anyone did want to donate. I want to take a card while I'm here for each of the moderators, our lovely moderators first, before I carry on for the weekend. So moderators, let's see who I see first in the chat. They're all going to hide now. Barbara, this is for you. Okay, strength card. Okay, Barbara, time to tap into that inner strength, all right, my love. You know, you are a strong soul. You've got a strong spirit that can't be broken, Barbara. And I feel everyone feels that in the chat with you. You've got a lovely, calm strength, you know, not an aggressive strength. Strength comes in so many forms. You've got that kind of strength that people love, that people can lean on, that people feel reassured by, Barbara. But I feel that something's drained you a bit. So the strength card has come out to remind you of that wonderful strength, that inner reserve that you can, that you can tap on. You've got through some difficult times in the past, I feel. And it's just to let you know you will come through whatever you're facing right now. Okay, my love. There is that expression, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's what's coming through for me, for Barbara. Tiger Dragon, I saw you next. This is for Tiger. What's coming in for Tiger this weekend, please? Does he need to know right now? Okay, Tiger. Time for you to start focusing on the things you love in life. I feel you could be I'm sensing a bit of a workaholic with Tiger. And there's a need for you to take some time, as I said, to focus on the things you enjoy, the things you love, not in a party-like sense, but just hobbies or projects or learning, whatever it is that makes you feel good, makes you feel relaxed, makes you feel happy, okay? So that's what I feel for Tiger Dragon, okay? See if you can, I feel that Spirit want you to know you deserve it. That's when the Nine of Pentacles steps in. It's at a point where someone deserves to have some time to their self. We don't get enough time in this life, do we, to do the things we enjoy. But this is especially so this weekend for you, Tiger. Barbara Evans is saying put your feet up. That's right. And just or even go out into nature, because this can relate to going out into nature, breathing the fresh air, and spending some quality time on yourself is what I'm getting here for Tiger. Oh, Craig, you're next. We only have 3 moderators in at the moment, so okay, so Craig, this is for you. Craig, first thing I want to say to you, don't give up, okay? You're at the final hurdle, all right? I feel certain aspects of your life are a bit of a struggle, my darling. But, look at this lady here. This, how many has she got here? Let me see. Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there should be 9 anyway. There's 9 in there. But this 9th one, okay, she's holding this particular rod or wand. And I feel that she's being re-energized. And that's what the message here, okay? You're being re-energized so that you can kind of complete your journey. I feel you need to complete a certain part of your journey. There may be perhaps one last hurdle to jump, but after that you will achieve it, okay? You've just got to give yourself that final push in some way, lovely Craig, okay? But the message came through straight away to tell you not to give up. So hi, Michelle Louise. So, tarot lover, does he miss me? Okay, no, that's fine, tarot lover. Does he miss me? I'll just sort of keep it simple for you. Tarot lover would like to know, dear Spirit, does he miss her? Yes, definitely. Let's have a look at the other cards. Oh, he's brooding over you, very broody. Missing what you shared together. You can type in the comments, tarot lover. He is missing what you shared together. And he's in deep contemplation about it. Page of Swords. Now, he would like to contact you. He would like to contact you. Is this person a little bit stubborn, tarot lover? Because we've got the King of Pentacles here. Lovely energy, King of Pentacles. But can be quite stubborn. So I'm wondering if... Oh, there seems to be... Yeah, I feel this person is brooding over you very much. They're missing the times that you've shared. It's possible you may even hear from them. They'd like to contact you. They're thinking very much about you. And very possible they could be. They could be checking up on your social media or something like that, you know. Tarot lover, wasn't it? Could be checking up on your social media. Perhaps, you know, keeping an eye on you in some way. But I feel they'd like to sort of... They kind of like to reach out. That Six of Pentacles, you see the two hands there. Well, how were they like that? So I feel like they'd like to kind of reach out, but it's like they're a little bit stubborn. Someone who does take a long time to think things over, the King of Pentacles, you know. Yeah, it is a spying card, Tiger. It's very true. So, Barbara Evans, did you have a question for me, my love? This is for Barbara Evans now, if you're there. Did you have a question, dear Barbara Evans? Barbara Evans, are you there, my love? Here is the link if anyone would like to donate for a reading. Barbara, are you there? Barbara Evans? Barbara might have slipped out for a glass of wine. If there are people that feel they're not getting their readings, there is a link for donations, and I always come to those who donate. So for those of you who feel you've not managed to get your reading and really want one, I'm just going to get the cards off the floor. Yeah, then please use the donation link. Oh, okay, Barbara, 1 second. That's it. Okay, Barbara, I'm going to do the spirit board for you. I don't know if I've done that for you before, Barbara. Would you like that? You said anything, please, so... Okay, thanks, Tiger. So, no and yes. Okay, so this is for you, Barbara. I wasn't sure if you meant no, you didn't want it. Or, thankfully, I've seen the yes. Okay, so this is for Barbara. We've got my little treasure box here. Okay, Barbara. Let's have a look what's coming in for you from Spirit. What does Spirit want Barbara to know, please? Oh. The first word I'm getting here is merry. is what I'm getting for you, Barbara. So Spirit, feel you're quite merry at the moment. I think that's a lovely word to come through for you. Hold on a minute. Try and stop the, yeah. They're sending you a lot of love. You've got the word love. They're sending you a lot of love, okay? You've got a beautiful energy coming through here, Barbara. Okay, so I'm getting B for Barbara and I'm getting Mary Barbara. So I feel that they're letting you know that they realise how happy you are at this moment. They're sending you lots of love, and you're merry with regard to a few drinks as well. But yeah, no, they're sending you a lot of love here. Let me see. Okay, now some of these words may come across strange to some people, but they do, I feel, messages through them. So I'll explain in a minute, Barbara. Okay, I'm getting the name Anne around you, Barbara. I'm getting the name Anne. Let me know if that's significant to you. That could be in spirit, but it could also be on earth. So I'm getting the name Anne. Just waiting for Barbara to link up. Oh, you've got an Anne in spirit, yeah. So I've got the name Anne here. So Anne is coming through for you. Is this a close friend or family member? Getting a strong link here with the name Anne. Okay. Get some more spirit letters for you. I feel I need some more. Spirit guide me with these letters, please. Okay. That feels more like it. Okay, so we've got a lot of love coming in. We've got B for Barbara. Okay. I'm also getting the name Kate coming through for you, Barbara. Passed only last year. Okay, that would make sense then. I'm also getting the name Kate coming through, or Katie. Kate or Katie coming through for you. Okay, are you thinking, oh, you're booking a holiday or something like that? Because I'm getting the word sand. Now, it might seem odd, but for me, this is the message that they're sending me here is to do with, oh, you've got a dog in spirit called Katie. That's wonderful. So your dog has come through for you as well, Barbara. That's fantastic. And Katie from last year, how wonderful is that? So, are you thinking about Spirit are urging you to take a holiday here? I feel you may already be thinking about it, but the Spirit are urging you to take a holiday, Barbara. Okay, and someone here is calling you Barb rather than Barbara, is what I'm getting. Barb rather than Barbara. And I realise, not everyone gets called Barb, but I feel someone, like this could even be Kate, that is calling you Barb. Just someone that's letting you know, confirmation that it's them. You're being called Barb. You're going later in the year, yeah. So they're kind of, it's just letting you know that, they want you to enjoy this wonderful holiday that you're thinking of. And I did feel you'd already thought about it as well. Wish I had a bigger board sometimes. I must get a bigger board. Would make it so much easier. Okay, yeah. Get it. I understand. Okay, so yeah, so I'm getting the word sand because I feel that's to do with a holiday that's coming up. The Spirit want you to know that you deserve that. You so deserve that. You need some time to sort of for peace and quiet, for harmony. I feel that you kind of you're at a point now where you just want peace in your life, or rest, or stillness, because I'm getting the word still. Okay, I'm getting the word still, but someone's coming through with the word Barb. I feel they want to call you Barb. Okay, so this could be Katie. Did Katie call you Barb? But you've got the word Mary as well. So I feel this is connected to your feelings at the moment. I feel they're cheering for you, Barbara. I feel they're cheering for you. But you're also getting the name Dan. Okay, so Dan seems to be significant. I'm wondering, actually, I feel this could be to do with Earth somehow. They're letting you know that they know about Dan. Now, it could be Dad. Dan or Dad, actually. This could even be Dad. Yes, very possibly Dad that I'm getting here. Is Dad in spirit? Is there a Dad in spirit, Barbara? I'm getting the word Dad. Do let me know, Barbara. Getting the word Dad. Oh, you call her Dan. Okay. Wow, Barbara, that's incredible. I'm also getting Dad though as well, but there was a Dan that came through first of all. So we'll take it as being Dan then. We'll take it as being Dan, because that was the first word I felt drawn to. So I feel there's a connection here in your message, and your dad as well is there. So Dad, yeah. But I felt it's strange because sometimes I look at a word and I see it in two different ways. Do you see what I mean? So Joe is your dad, yeah. Well, this is someone in spirit. This is a dad in spirit. But initially I got Dan. So Dan, Dan came through first. And so because we've got Dad as well, I feel that Dad is coming in close around Danielle, okay? To let you know that he's looking after and keeping an eye on Danielle, okay? I feel you worry about Danielle at times, but he's keeping an eye. Yeah, your dad's come through for you. But first of all, it's wonderful how he's let you know he's keeping it. That Danielle is very much someone he is watching over. Okay, and yeah, we've got sand. I'll show you these words anyway. So they're the words I felt drawn to. Sometimes I do get blank words as well. So, and I use those in the way I feel drawn. So you've got Mary, and they're sending you lots of love. Okay, especially Dad is sending you lots of love. He knows how happy you're feeling right now. And this initially felt like Dan, but then then moved on to Dad. So we've got Danielle, who your daughter, and we've got Dan watching over Danielle. And the name Kate. Kate passed away a year ago, you said, and she just wants to say, hi, Barb. Hi, Barb, is what I feel she's saying. And, Spirit are very much in favour of this wonderful break that I feel they want you to know you so deserve this break. You need time to be still, to calm your mind. Because I feel your mind is always active, always busy. So I feel Spirit want you to know it's time to calm your mind and be still, okay? Perhaps a bit of meditation if possible, but I feel that's more connected to your future holiday that you said you've already booked. So that is a lovely. That's such a strong message there with Dad and Danielle and Kate. So wonderful. Oh, Barbara, please don't. That Dad wants you to know how proud he is of you, that he's come through like that, how proud he is of you. That's his way of saying it through the board, Sand, I translated into, they were giving me holiday, okay, and the fact that, Dad is there and is proud of you, wants you to really enjoy this, that you so deserve it, my love. Lots of blessings to you. Dear Barbara. Yeah. Seba? Okay. Did Seba donate, Tiger? Thanks, Tiger. Well, he's come through for you there and wants to know that he's very much around your daughter. Very close to your daughter. Because those two names were intertwined. Okay, so thanks, moderator Seba. Do you have a question? Have you? After I messaged T yesterday, how does he feel about me right now? Okay. Oh, thank you, Zara BLT. So this is for Seba. That was such a beautiful message for Barbara. Really lovely. So wonderful for Dad to come through. And for Katie. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Seba. What does she need to know, please? Oh, and while you're here, I will be, in case people go, I should have said it earlier, I will be on tomorrow night as well, because anyone guess why? Could anyone guess why? And if you do, I will draw you a card. If anyone can guess why I'm doing a special live tomorrow night, then I will draw another card, a special card for you. Can anyone guess why? No? Craig, you got it. Yes, and Kerry as well. I'm gonna give a card to Craig and Kerry, because I'll tell you why, both of you, you've kind of got it in two pieces. Craig said rat and Kerry said Chinese New Year. So put together, it's the year of the rat and it's the Chinese New Year. So let's draw you a little card there, you, Craig and Kerry. And I will come back to the person I was going to read for earlier. I'll just quickly do this for Craig and Kerry. So Craig, you've got the moon. And it's a new moon, okay? This is urging you to delve deep into your emotions at the moment. What would what do you want from life? How do you feel about your future intuitively? This is about your unconscious, or your subconscious rather. The parts that we don't always tune into, we kind of, they're there, they're deep within us, and sometimes it takes dreams for us to know what we truly desire. So I feel this is about you getting in touch with your dreams, but also getting in touch with your innermost desires, Craig, okay? And this is for Kerry, who I know would like a card about hubby. Can you remind me, Kerry, what was that for? Kerry. I know, that's right, Zara. We should pray for vagina. The mediumship just comes through. Mediumship is something that, well, it's something that it's a gift that we're given, and then you kind of cultivate it. Was that Queen T or Queen G? The lady who asked, I think it was Queen G, yeah. Kerry, where are you? Oh, about a new job. Should he change jobs? Is there a card for you? I feel that I'm going to draw one more. I feel that's actually very possibly, yeah, more than anything, I feel perhaps he should change jobs, but maybe go into something similar to what he's doing now. I'm sensing something coming up in the future, or the possibility of something that has a connection with something that he's already done. Do you see what I mean? There's a past link here when we're going forward in your hubby's life. So follow your intuition, because I feel it's you're sort of feeling he should, aren't you? Let me know, but I feel you feel he should. So, and maybe it's him as well. He works with kids, does he? Well, I feel that confirms it, because it's a Six of Cups. So yeah, again, working with kids again, but somewhere else. Very, very powerful card for that. Yeah, and good luck to your hubby, Kerry. But I feel very strongly that you should follow your intuition on this. I feel you're a very intuitive person, and you feel it's time to move on, but not move on and change career. Move on to a different job, doing a similar thing, or yeah, there's a connection there with kids. So if he's not, I don't know whether he's already done that previously. If not, then it's something he could have done in a previous life. But there's a link from the past there. This is, what's wonderful about looking at birth charts, for example, is that I can look at someone's birth chart and see their purpose in life, their career purpose. Don't know if anyone here knows where their midheaven is. I bet you do, Tiger Dragon, probably. But if anyone knows where their midheaven is, that can tell you so much about your career path. Okay, so who was it that I was reading for? Thank you, Tiger. Oh, I don't know what I'd do without my moderators. Okay, Tiger. Okay, 7 of Wands. Well, this person's sort of dug their heels in, haven't they? We've got Death and Rebirth. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Where are we? Seba, wasn't it? Seba? What have you gone again? Yeah, Seba wants to know how he feels. Okay. This is someone who has dug their heels in. There's someone who can, you see what I mean? That they don't budge easily. It's not easy to get them to come forward. But something's changing. Something's developing here. We've got the Page of Pentacles. But yeah, someone's feeling a little fed up. Is it you, Seba? This person is a little bit... I'm sensing there's someone who is a little afraid of commitment, or someone who is unsure of what they want themselves. But it's very hard to get them to come forward. So I don't know if too much has changed at the moment, really. And they've got this sort of stubbornness about them, sort of stuck in their ways, but also someone who kind of runs away. They're a bit of a runner, Seba. So we said that together, Tiger, I think. Yeah, so a bit of a runner, really, with the Knight of Swords there. Yeah, it's him. Oh, Seba. I feel at the moment he's not woken up to the potential of this relationship. Do you see what I mean? So, but remember, things change. But we can only look at the current time. It's not that he doesn't feel anything for you. He is someone who likes to really sort of think about things, and I feel there's a lot on his mind. So it's just someone who, he doesn't respond or move very quickly. So he's a bit of a runner. Yeah, I feel he's a hard one to crack, a hard nut to crack. That's what I would like to say there. So let's do a card for Wolfie Riddy, who hasn't been on for a long time. So lovely that you're here again, Wolfie. Where have you been, my love? 2 of Pentacles, Wolfie. This is about juggling your time, juggling your finances. It's all about balance in your life. I feel something is a little out of balance with this card coming in. Let's have a look. Can't be bothered. Well, it's best to be honest with yourself. That's how it is at the moment. I feel that the more you go forward, the more this person runs. You kind of can't win with this sort of person. It's a difficult one. That's how things are at this moment, because he's just not woken up to the potential, you see. So we've got the Page of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. Okay, Wolfie. Page of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to have to take another one. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. That makes sense. We've got the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Sometimes you need an extra card to see what Spirit are trying to get to here. So, Wolfie, I'm going to put this card in the middle and you can maybe see what I'm seeing. We're talking about balance between the hearts, and the physical, my love, balancing between love and the practical. In other words, giving enough time to both. Are you studying or something like that, Wolfie? I feel you're spending a lot of time doing, taking care of practical issues. Yeah, you need to balance, but you need to balance. You need to make sure your life is balanced, Wolfie. In other words, that you're spending enough time cultivating or focusing on the emotional side of life as well as the physical side of life. Do you see what I mean? So you've got your head in a book a lot of the time here. This page loves to study, and you love new information. You're very intelligent, Wolfie, and you've got a lot. There's so much you want to learn, but sometimes it takes over, and you're not allowing enough time for matters of the heart. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, so this is about you, my love. That is about you. Yeah, so it's about getting the balance back, making sure that you find enough time for, spiritual matters or matters of the heart, getting the balance right. Thank you, Craig. You are such a beautiful soul. This community, I have to say, is wonderful. I am humbled that you are here and part of this wonderful community. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And our moderators are incredible, aren't they? I'm sure you'll agree. Of course, that includes Casey, who isn't here this evening, and Adam Tander and Shaban Tander. I feel blessed that you are all here and that I can read for you. It's really lovely, especially the fact that we're talking about people around the world coming together, and it's so special. And I just want to say thank you so much. Oh, I see, Kerry. So I feel that working with kids would be fantastic. Ah, Anne has donated again. Have you, Anne? Oh, thank you, Anne. Thank you, Zara. Hi, Moon Moth Goddess. What a beautiful name. Anne and Kerry. Okay. Did you have another question then, Kerry? Have a think about your next question. Thank you, Barbara Evans. You're a beautiful soul, my love. And you're going to reap all your rewards this year, Barbara. I feel it. So, Anne, did you have another question, Anne? And I think Kerry's donated as well. Thank you so much for your donations. Tiger, you're lovely. Thank you. Barbara Evans. Oh, Geminis never fail to make me smile. I normally end up in fits of laughter with Geminis. Ah, you're welcome, Wolfie. Kerry Simpson has donated. So we've got 2 Kerrys this evening. Now I get it. Okay, I couldn't work it out because I knew I'd just read for Kerry. So, okay, so just waiting for Anne and for Kerry Simpson. So I'll go for Kerry first, whilst Anne can decide what her question. Has a bit of time to think about it. So Kerry wants to know. Kerry Simpson, general love. Okay. Oh, okay. General love. Are you currently in a relationship? That's why Paul came through in the reading then. They wanted to know that there was something. They wanted you to know that they understand what's going on around him. Right, makes sense. 2 Kerrys and 2 Barbaras now, yeah. Okay, so this is for Kerry. General love for Kerry Simpson. What's coming in, please, for Kerry Simpson with regard to love? 8 of Wands. Yeah, and it was reversed actually. So it was reversed. So when it's upright, we're talking. Oh, it's upright there, is it? No, upright here. When it's upright, we're talking about Kerry Simpson. We're talking about, yeah, definitely treat yourself to a nice candle, Barbara. We're talking about busyness, a lot happening, and with regard to love, it just means that there's a lot going on around a love situation. But because it's reversed, I feel as if what I'm getting here is that there's you. I feel you kind of, you're either not reaching out for the help you need emotionally, or you're suffering in silence. There's things going on inside you, a lot of sadness. And the reason I say that is because you've got the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. And if you look at these cards closely, Kerry, you will see you're having a bit of a tough time emotionally. You may not be showing it though. I just feel disappointment. There's been disappointment around love, Kerry. If you can type in the comments, okay? Are you missing someone, or is it that you're missing having someone in your life in an emotional sense? Who can let me know, Kerry? Just have a... I do feel you're longing to reconnect with someone here. Someone is on your mind so much here. Someone is weighing heavy on your mind. And the 8 of Wands, there just appears to be a lack of communication between you. I feel this is a past relationship that ended. There's sadness here with the 5 of Cups. I do feel you're missing them. Let's see what you're saying here. Where are you? Kerry, where are you? The man I love cut communication off with me, and I can't do anything but stay in silence. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Cut communication, exactly. And it hurts, it really hurts. It's left you in a very difficult place, my love, and I do feel your sadness. 3 of Cups, though. You were good friends, weren't you? Very good friends. So you even missed the friendship. You missed the friendship. You missed the love. But you're very strong. You are a survivor. What star sign are you, my love? And this is your first time on my live, by the way. Thank you for being here. The star card. Something, they're urging you to remain positive. Remain positive. You need to be giving yourself some TLC. I really do feel that, you know what, new love is coming to you, Kerry. New love is coming to you. I feel that they're asking you to take time to heal, because I feel that mentally and emotionally, we're talking about a lot of hurt that's going on. Okay, this person that you were with, I feel can blow hot and cold, and you didn't probably, even when you were with them, didn't really know where you stood. That's what I feel with this energy. But the Ace of Cups tells me that new love is coming to you in the future. So you've got to hold on fast here. You did get the Strength card. You're amazingly resilient, actually, Kerry. What star sign are you, Kerry? What star sign are you, my love? You're amazingly resilient. Night, Sarah, drink water. You're a Libra, okay. Libras do feel lost without love in their life a lot of the time, but they're also very strong people, amazingly resilient. That's what I was picking up in your reading. But there's new love going to come to you again in the future. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. But you've got to hang on in there now. I feel this person isn't really right for you because they just blow hot and cold, my love. Okay. So you asked what was coming, and it's new love. New love. If you want that new love, you know, because I feel at times you're tempted to go back. So, Anne, I know it's your turn now. Will Paul and I sort things out soon, please? Let's have a look for you. This is for Anne. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Anne. Will Paul and Anne sort things out soon, please? Yes. Oh, absolutely. Perfect card for reaching, what's the word? Reaching a compromise is what I feel here. And absolutely. There is a need for you to both try to sort of find a middle ground. I do feel there's things that, you know, maybe you've got to sort of let go, okay? And compromise is a very strong word that I'm getting for this situation, for you and Paul. It's just I feel there's been some kind of disagreement or something's gone on, but you need when this temperance card comes out, you know, you're being urged to put your cards on the table, as it were, and to be honest about your feelings, to be honest and open about how you feel, but at the same time listen to the other person's feelings, because we're all very good at telling people how we feel, but we also need to remind ourselves to listen as well. And I mean that in a you know, in the best possible way. So especially when it's our children, no matter how old they are, we have to, you know, realize that they have their points of view as well. Now, this, of course, works both ways. So there's a need for you both to see each other's points of view and listen and use compassion and reach this middle ground. But it can be achieved because it's been quite, well, what happened, Anne? Because there appears to have been quite a clash here. I feel the two of you do clash or have clashed over something, but I feel your personalities kind of do clash, but you can reach this middle ground through compromise, you know. The Five of Pentacles, I do feel this is affecting you more than you let on, or maybe even more than you'd like to think. I do feel it is sort of, you know, you can see yourself here. You're feeling that this person doesn't really want you in their lives, but actually I feel that in time things will sort themselves out, my love. Yeah, you are missing this person and I feel they're missing you. There's so many memories here. I feel it's quite sad what's happened, that's what I'm getting, but they are saying, Anne, that things will smooth over. It's just a matter of time and patience with the Temperance card, okay? Time and patience. Time is a great healer, Anne, my lovely. Vicky Campbell, after I texted in last weekend, how does Richard feel for me now, please, Sarah? Okay, let's have a look. The Emperor. Feeling quite impassioned by it all. Yeah, what was the Page of Cups as well? Well, really thinking about you. You're very much on their mind. I feel there's more communication to come between you, between Vicky and this person. Okay, but the Emperor, This is kind of quite a sort of alpha male type, is it, Vicky? Would you let me know? I'm picking up an alpha male with the Emperor. Typical alpha male. Do you know what star sign they are? Because yeah, I sense a bit of an alpha male. What was your question again? How does Richard? Richard, yeah. I'm sensing that Richard is a bit of an alpha male, you know, proper masculine energy coming through here. But yeah, this is the sort of the first stirs of emotion, you know. You're on his mind. And it's possible there will be some more communication between you. Look, you know, I feel this may be him and this may be you, kind of looking out there, thinking about each other and thinking about whether to take things a step further. Yeah. So, yeah, good cards. He's Aries. Oh, my. That is what the Emperor is. Aries men, you know, it's a very masculine sign. But Aries men are generally, not always, of course, but they are generally pretty alpha. So, makes complete sense. And if he's Aries, you know, he could do something quite spontaneous. Maybe ask you out, you know, off the bat, you know, just out of the blue. Us Aries, we act on our instincts, fire signs. I'm sure any fire signs in the chat will agree. Oh, Anne Douglas, I did answer your question, darling. Did you miss it? Can someone let Anne Douglas know in the chat that I did answer her question about Paul and herself? Quick card for Queen G. Will George contact me again? Oh, Eight of Swords. Oh, well, I feel that George is a little apprehensive about this for some reason, Queen G. So at this moment, they might want to contact you, but they're holding themselves back. They're a little bit anxious. My love. Something's holding them back from contacting you. Michelle Louise, I want to draw you a quick card, my love. Three of Wands. Michelle, you are moving forward. I feel there's a lot of travel coming up for you. Oh, okay, Queen G. That's why. That would be why then. That's why he's anxious. So it's a bit reluctant at the moment. Three of Wands. Michelle, you're moving forward, and I feel there's going to be some travel coming up for you this year. I feel you're sort of stepping out of your bubble, out of your comfort zone, and being quite brave. I just feel the world's getting a bit bigger for you. Okay, you can see this person with their surfboard. I feel you're ready for some adventure, Michelle. But I do see a lot of travel coming in for you. Yeah, I understand that, Anne. I really do. But I feel in time this will heal. Yeah, adventure, Jocelyn. Okay, well, it's getting quite late, so I'm going to let's do a card choice with the... okay, it's your husband, is he? Yeah. And he's with someone else, so... Wow, no wonder there's that need for compromise. But I do feel that it will heal itself in time. All the way is that New York City, Queen G? How exciting that you're over in New York. What's the weather like there, Queen G? Fatten say, will I have a child soon? Jocelyn, I thought you were in Texas. 7 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Have you been trying for a while? 50 degrees? It's boiling hot, is it, in New York? I had no idea. I thought it was freezing cold this time of year. It shows how much I know. Wow, boiling hot then. It's winter here in England, but it's not too cold really, not considering the time of year. Sammy, I can see you're about to go. I just want to draw you a little card, okay? You've got the Six of Cups. I feel this weekend you may be bumping into someone, or maybe over the next week or so even, that you haven't seen for a while, okay? Spending time with someone who you haven't seen for quite some time. Could be someone that, you know, you have kind of fallen out with. You may see them or hear about them or hear from them. Or it may just be someone who you just happen to bump into, a sort of situation. Oh, hi, where have you been? How have you been? Just like when Wolfie Riddy popped in the chat earlier. So that sort of situation. But yeah, there's a reconnection with someone. Fahrenheit. Yeah, I still use Fahrenheit. I'm very old-fashioned. So I completely understand the Fahrenheit bit, Queen G. And there was someone there who was asking about a child. I feel as if you've been trying hard for quite some time for a child. That was the person who, or hoping and wishing for a child for quite some time. And I feel I'm picking up a concern within you that you're not going to, I feel you're really worried that you won't, you won't. The Emperor. Have you had any medical advice about this Fatten Tsar? Have you had any medical advice? Yeah, I do feel that you kind of need to leave this with the medical profession, because it's not something I feel I can ethically step into. I would say this, looking at this card, Fatten, because I did pick up a lot of anxiety around this issue. What I would say, Fatten, is that there's sometimes, if we over worry about a situation, have you ever heard of people who they don't have, they try for children and they kind of get to a point where they give up, and then they go and adopt, and the next thing you know, the lady's pregnant. And it's because our brain, does have a psychological impact on our biological body, So if you can try to remind yourself that, what will be, and stay as calm as possible, do some meditation and that kind of thing, my love. Night, Vicky. Oh, okay, Anne, glad you got it, my love. I think your message came up a bit late on my screen. That was what it was. I thought, I wondered if you hadn't seen it. So a quick card for Sylvie Girl, who wants to know the physical appearance and traits of. Oh, Sylvie Girl, you've got King of Cups. So this is a possible water sign energy coming in for you. Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio energy. This is someone who is emotional, sensitive, romantic. As you can see, they've got this spiritual edge to them, the way they look. You're asking about their looks, okay? I feel it could be someone older than you, but someone who's got a real sort of hippie vibe to them, very relaxed, quite spiritual. Here they are, their jeans and their lovely bracelets, and they're meditating. Just got this lovely spiritual way that I feel connects well with you, my love. That's for Sylvie girl, and it could be that this person is a water sign. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the Moonology deck now. Let's draw a card for this lovely new moon. For anyone who's just joined me, it's a new moon in Aquarius. It's a time for new beginnings, a new moon. And because it's in Aquarius, it's about, you know, being unique, stepping out and being an individual, following the beat of your own drum, kind of thing. So I'm going to draw 3 cards now. If you think about, oh, you're welcome, Queen G. Okay, so 3 cards now. If you can choose which card you feel drawn to, 1, 2, or 3. You'll probably really feel it this weekend, Barbara, with that new moon being in Aquarius. Okay, first card, nothing is yet set in stone. That's the mutable moon. So, it's, you know, mutable being changeable. Nothing is yet set in stone. That's those of you drawn to card 2. So be prepared for possible change. Things could go one way or another. Okay. And even decisions. Realise that, you know, life is in a constant state of flux. So for those of you drawn to this card, you know, if there are things that you feel, maybe you're certain people around you are sort of you'd like you'd like them to change their ways, or maybe there's certain things that you feel are rigid and you'd like to change, you know. And especially with this new moon in Aquarius, this is the time to let go of rigidness, limitations, that kind of thing. So yeah, don't ever feel that you can't change this particular personal situation around you. Okay, so be open to possibilities. Card 2, take time to breathe out. We've got this disseminating moon, so take time to breathe out. This weekend, number 2s, you know, relax, unwind. Let's just take this up a bit closer just to focus it. There we are. I think relax, unwind, and, you know, step back from the madding crowd, your busy life, you know. Put your feet up. Take time for yourself this weekend. That's right, Craig. Take time to smell the roses, all right? Give yourself that bit of space. And card 3 is walk through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. And Scorpio is a very good energy for getting in touch with your deeper fears or emotions. So, you know, and it's a strong energy. The Scorpio energy, very powerful, and very powerful with regard to transition, transformation, and rebirth. And here you're being urged to walk through any fears that you may have. Realize you can come through this. So please don't be afraid, is what Spirit want you to know. Okay, so thanks for being here, and I will be on again tomorrow evening for Chinese New Year. I absolutely adore the Chinese zodiac. If you don't know what sign you are, I'll try and get a tab up with the years, because I can't always remember the years, or print out or something. But try and find out, if you don't know, what sign you are, rather, in the Chinese zodiac, for those of you who don't know. And just be nice to know tomorrow. But it's the year of the rat, and we'll talk more about it tomorrow. It's the year of the rat, and which relates to Sagittarius energy in our Western horoscope, or zodiac rather. And so Craig is a snake. Okay, so that's a Libra energy. Kerry's a horse, Gemini energy. Pig is a Scorpio energy. Barbara Evans, we are both dragons. Isn't that nice? That's where the connection is. Yeah. Wow, your midheaven is in Aries. You're a natural born leader, Tiger. That's right, Jocelyn. That was very clever. They're cunning. They're quite clever. Tiger, dragons, and ox. That's lovely. Adam's an ox. Shaban's a rat. So it's his year this year. Grainy is a dog, which is Libra. Yeah, Wolfie. So we'll take a look at them tomorrow night, though. But if you don't know, then yeah, that's right, Barbara. If you don't know, what sign you are in the Chinese, have a look it up. But I will try and get something up that we can check that out for people anyway. But I'm going to go now. Nice cup of coffee, catch up with EastEnders, and I will see you tomorrow night. Wow. Okay. Sweet dreams, and bye bye to everyone else in other parts of the world.